Hello everyone, this is Lord Rimuru. I am here to bring you guys fanfiction that you will surely enjoy. But before we get on to the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more amazing content.
Chapter 6. Royalty Anos Pav before Anos left to meet with Rimuru. Something's strange though. My name has been declared, which is the same as the Demon King Anos, but nobody is reacting at all. Have a lot of foolish people taken the name of the Demon King in the past so nobody thinks anything of it anymore? It would be troublesome if I became too famous, but I also want to prove my abilities. It was a good match. I hold out my hand to Zeps and praise him, but his body twitches and shakes like he's frightened. Bah, bastard. Stop looking down on me, I'll remember this. Zeps runs off while shouting out a line an underling would say. Fumu. Once a match is over there should be no grudge. What's he so angry about? He certainly failed because of me, but I didn't kill him. Can't he just try again next year? He will return home healthy and come back to fight me again. During the Age of Myth, many Mizoku found happiness and shed tears of gratitude in this place. Rimuru Pav, after a 10-minute break, you will fight your next opponent, Anos. No need, I can fight them without a break, I said. You sure about that? Anos asked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Unlike you, I have infinite stamina. Hee. Why you looking for a fight? He asked me. Hey, I can't believe that this guys can be hot-headed sometimes. I just ignore him. I don't need a 10-minute break. That last fight wasn't even a warm-up. I'll actually get tired from so much free time. I've got another 4 people to beat. I hope they're not all small fry. By proposal of Rimuru Tempest, the break will be omitted, said by one of the personal. This time the location had been moved to the area Wara my brother fought. At that moment I sense a flow of magic power from the passageway that the guy Zeps escaped down. Gya! A scream echoes from the passageway, then a long-haired demon appears. His brow is wrinkled and he has a nervous look on his face. Then the source of the scream becomes apparent. He's dragging Zeps along by his throat. Elder brother, I was wrong. Please forgive me. Next time I'll definitely. Shameless. The long-haired demon crushes Zeps' throat. Magical particles gather and black lighting burns Zeps' whole body. Gya! Zeps turns into charcoal immediately. Oh, is that normal from what I heard his older brother? I ask. The Anos reply. Nope, certainly not, especially if it's a family member, he said. The long-haired Mizoku throws him away like garbage and walks towards me. Just the look of him is making me mad. Master, let me erase him from existence. Now Ciel-san, don't be mad, I'll take care of him myself. HMMP. What with the HMMP? Oh great, another silent treatment. Oh well. I see your brother were taking care of my younger brother. I see. He seems a better opponent than Zeps. Avenging your younger brother. It's a good story. To be defeated by a mongrel. He's brought shame on our bloodline. Helping him to die is the only sympathy I can offer. Mongrel? Answer mongrel is. No, don't spoil it, Ciel-sensei. Oh well. No point getting upset. I suppose I am a mongrel and I don't even know that is. It's actually quite funny. I feel like a mother watching the fight between 2 sons. Shouldn't brothers help each other? I said to him. Naive. Power is everything to the Demon King families. Yar. Who's the naive one here? I don't want to spoil their fun though. What I will say though is killing your own allies is stupid. If you did this in my world you wouldn't live long. You don't seem to understand what power is, Rimuru. What a boring sense of justice you and your brother have, using such grand magic like resurrection just to make someone give up. Everything is settled if you kill them. While he's talking I cast an interested gaze up to the spectators and my brother. I see. Over there? Seats in the 3rd row have demon not wearing a uniform. Are they also examinees? Is my next opponent there? It doesn't make sense. I was in row D but I passed straight through into the arena and started my practical test suddenly. I didn't have a chance to go into the audience seats. Apparently you don't know. We Demon King tribe are purebloods. We are royalty and as such we can choose our opponents. We are treated differently to you mongrels who have the founder's blood mixed in. Fumu. That letter on the invitation must have classified us on how much our blood was mixed. I don't know who came up with it, but it's hilarious. My power doesn't care how mixed your blood is. It's completely unrelated to how much you inherit to the Demon King, and beside I can be any race that I wanted. Why would they do something so stupid? It's like trying to kill me before I reincarnated. In the first place, the idea that pure blood is strong and mixed is weak is fundamentally flawed. A single drop of Demon King blood is all that is required. I'm absolutely amazed that something this simple hasn't been realized. You finally seem to understand your position. No, not really. I couldn't care less about such stupid things. Rimuru-VK the man's temple twitches. Stupid things, was it? Yeah, stupid. Because he was strong he was called the Demon King by others without his permission. Pureblood? His position. Ha. Don't make me laugh. Ho, looks like my sister actually don't care about pureblood or mixed blood. I also don't care about those kind of things. Anos though. The long-haired Mizoku's face distorts at my ridicule. You might be my direct descendant but your pride is boring. I don't care that a privileged class was made particularly. Such a thing has existed in all ages. However, the Demon King is someone who surpasses all laws and authority by their own power and forces others to acknowledge it. It's not to be passed down as a privilege to the offspring. The long-haired Mizoku's eyes were now thirsting for blood at the way I was talking. You words this day, disregarding the founder's great exploits and criticizing the royalty means your death. This great demon emperor Lyorg Endo will put you to death. How did I disregard my own exploits when I was talking? What? Your perception is really poor. My brother is the founder. The hatred flares up in Lyorg's eyes and he glares at me. Bastard. Do you even know what you are saying? Of course I do. I told you who he was. Lyorg cried out as he reached the limits of his patience. That disrespectful attitude to declare your brother as the founder. Die 10,000 times. I don't get it. Your thinking is that the Demon King will reincarnate but will be an idiot that doesn't understand who they are. Shut up. To doubt the 7 royal demon families is a grave sin. 1. The 7 royal demon families. Another strange alias came out? What you are saying is lacking any ground but I don't blame you because the Demon King is not something that is proven by words. You, mocking the 7 royal demon families again. That wasn't my intention at all. This guy is really troublesome. It's fine. Let's make it quick. I'll teach your body what real power is like. I provoked him and wondered if he'd jump at me right away but unexpectedly he looked up at the spectators' seats. Show this guy what happens to people who criticize the royalty. As he speaks 3 Mizoku get up from the seats and jump into the arena. Fumu. Is that okay? Should you do this in the middle of an entrance exam? Lyorg answered me in a normal tone of voice. Have you lost your nerve? This is a respected entrance exam. It will be a pain to have to defeat them one by one. Let's just save the time and effort. Perhaps this will prove who the founder is. The owl referee flying overhead doesn't point out that this is a rule violation. I see. This must also be one of their privileges. I guess the power of the royalty means I can only pass by such means. About these 4 people, it's too late now. Just regret your own remarks and die. No, you misunderstand me. There's not enough of them. Lyorg's expression turns grim. What? I'm saying that these 4 small fry are not enough to prove I'm the founder. Get everyone to come down here and line them up. Bastard. Lyorg didn't even need to order it. The demon watching started jumping down one after the other. I guess they are all purebloods as everyone looking at me looks dissatisfied. I guess there's about 80 of them. It's often said that the mouth is the source of misfortune. Good grief. That's too many. I don't need to sacrifice 80 people. Let's just finish this already. Adding one more person will not hurt if it's not against the rules, Anos said and walks besides me. Lyorg started to frown then appeared to change his mind and laughed. Even though you both are an outrageous person who pretends to be the founder, if we one-sidedly destroy you the royal family's name will be tarnished. We won't do anything for 10 seconds so use that time wisely and prepare a powerful magic. Who? You gained a very big mouth as your number of allies increased. You shouldn't look down on people. Anos. Though he was raging a little while ago, Lyorg was now laughing. Is it because he's got numerical superiority? Do you have time to talk? Several seconds have already passed. Lyorg was talking like he'd already won. I had to laugh. Kukuku. Ha ha ha. What's so funny? Have you gone mad from fear? I ask him. Haven't you noticed yet? Use your demon eyes, Anos said. Demon eyes are eyes that can see magical power. After being told, Lyorg finally sees the flow of magic power as he puts magic into his eyes. As soon as he did, he was taken aback. Has he finally noticed that his own magical power was running out of control? The Mizoku surrounding us raised a voice that was almost a scream. Wah! What is this? My magic power is impossible. He hasn't deployed a single magic formation. Stop it. This fellow, 0.80 people from the royal families, at the same time. Wah! What did you two do? What the hell did you both do? Getting so undisciplined over this much. Hey! You'd better take control of your magic power quickly. Otherwise, I said with a menacing look. The faces of the Mizoku surrounding us became a deep blue. They are desperately trying to control their magic power, but they are too late. You'll die. Brother said. At that moment a loud noise rings out. The 80 people that jumped down into the arena exploded like a powder magazine that had been set on fire. Chapter 7. Forbidden spell. Anos Pav. After the explosion settles, the arena is littered with heaps of bodies. However, I think I can tentatively say that they are all still alive for the time being. I expressly warned them. It's so sad that these people are my direct descendants, yet they are on the verge of death. No, let's think positive. They aren't dead yet. Bastard. What did you do? Lyorg unsteadily gets to his feet. His right arm is dyed red. If he's not careful, that arm will be useless for the rest of his life. On the plus side, he's less wounded than I thought he would be. He must have judged that he wouldn't be in time to stop it, so he sent all the power to his right arm. What? I only threatened you a little. Your core, your source of power, was scared of me and went wild. Anos. What a joke. Say brother, let's just erase this guy from existence, Rimuru. Hey, don't be like that, my sister. Even if they are a fool, they are still my descendants, Anos. HMMP. It's actually the truth, but Lyorg doesn't seem to believe me. To begin with, magic is created from the core of our being, our root if you will. If the core is altered or scared, the magic produced by it can go out of control. Well, whatever. Care to admit that I'm the founder? Even a little? Lyorg's hatred returned as soon as I spoke. Should I praise him that he can still show such great hostility towards me, or should I admonish him that he's that stupid he can't tell the ability of his opponent? Not in the slightest. I see. However, the fact is that I'm perfectly fine and you are not. I am closer to the founder than you. Sealing magic, compulsion magic, recovery magic, magic of an unknown origin that causes other powers to run wild. There's no way to handle multiple magics at such a high level. You are using a special tool to use your magic. Kukuku. Laughter rises up from deep in my stomach. Yar. Did you see me come with a magic tool or use one? I understand that you don't want to admit my ability, but your argument is hilarious. There's no other way a mongrel can obtain such power. Mongrel? Where's this obsession with pure blood come from? It wasn't like this 2,000 years ago. I am royalty. It's ridiculous to fall behind a mongrel. Defeat is not permitted even if I die. Lyorg thrust out his mostly dead right arm and a magic formation appears. That is, I'll let you see it. The difference between you and me. The origin magic that is only conveyed to royalty. That's origin magic. Three-dimensional formations have appeared. What magic is he going to use? I don't know yet, but he seems happy with it, so I'll stop hindering him for a bit. The amount of magic power has exceeded the regulatory limits. The voice of the owl comes down from the sky. Magic barriers have been deployed in the auditorium. All spectators please evacuate immediately. The magic being exercised by the examinee may cause death amongst the spectators. Rimuru's pav. After the owl come and speak, multiple screams come from the audience seats. This is bad. Lyorg-sama is going to use that. Everyone run away. The barriers won't hold. I agree, but Ciel-san already put a barrier so that no one can get hurt. Lyorg grins and laughs. You should be sorry. This origin magic is a forbidden spell. It's over for you, he said towards my brother. That's a origin magic? It's much weaker than I thought. Master is correct, but that original magic depends on the caster's magic power. Ah! Black lightning gathers and crackles on Lyorg's right hand. It increases and soon covers a 1-meter radius. The radius doubles and the black lightning increases in power. Finally, half the stadium is covered in black lightning. Intense sparks scatter as the lightning and the barriers react to each other. Do you understand? This is genuine magic that cannot be imitated by you mongrels. After speaking in a haughty tone, Lyorg raises his right arm to the sky, aimed and swang it down with all his might. Origin magic demonic black thunder emperor less than Jurasudo greater than. The black lightning swells several hundred times, gathers like a typhoon or whirlpool and blows everything up in the stadium. Thud 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 fragments from the spectator gallery come raining down while a cloud of smoke billows up. The figure of Lyorg emerges from the debris. His magical power is almost exhausted but he seemed to have escaped death somehow. In the next moment, he looked up and saw both me and Anos. A surprised expression appeared on his face. Impossible. You too received a direct hit from less than Jurasudo greater than. You both are unhurt. To be fair, it was pretty powerful but he made a fatal mistake. Magical power dwells in old things and origin magic is a magic that borrows its power from a source with greater magical power than yourself. Anos. Where did you learn that? Lyorg is astonished. It's hardly a secret. Brother developed it after all. Of course I'd know about it since Ciel-san had already scanned the world history. If you deal with origin magic, it's the standard strategy to borrow the power from an old existence with more powerful magic. However, the older it is the more uncertain its existence becomes and the control to borrow its power becomes increasingly difficult. This is why it becomes unmanageable to borrow vast amounts of magic power. In short, to use origin magic you must clearly know the existence that you are borrowing power from. However, the older it gets the more information is lost about it and eventually what is known about it will be different from the original thing. You should try to borrow power from an existence that is reliable even if it's old. It's common to use famous legends or folklore. Also, if the object has an affinity with you, the success rate of origin magic rises as well. To use less than Jurasudo greater than this time that fellow used magic power deeply related to him. An owner of huge magical power that even killed gods 2000 years ago. He borrowed power from the demon king of tyranny Anos Voldigod, otherwise known as my brother. Certainly, to use origin magic in this age they will struggle to find a suitable origin. However, I'm sorry but when you use origin magic the item you are borrowing the power from cannot be affected by it. Did you not know that? I said, bullshit. Still calling yourself the founder? You fool. Nope, I'm not the founder, but if I had to say then my brother is the one you all might call founder, Rimuru. While Lyorg was talking to me in an upset voice I was thinking about the best way to cook this fellow. Should I toast him?